Friday Smackdown is giving us so much to talk about, and right now we're about to say everything what we thought. I would say what it really caught our attention. We're not covering everything, okay? But this is the actual after show, okay, post show, what happened tonight in Friday Smackdown. So we're gonna go with the first one. Why don't we start again? Sorry, my name Carla and Alex, okay. Wrestling Battle US. You can go ahead and subscribe, of course. And why don't we go with the first one? That it was the case of Nia Jax
and the women's champion Bayley.
Bayley.
Well, actually, the match was Nia Jax versus Machine.
Correct, but the type of conversation they had, it was
Bayley was there.
very
Remember,
interesting.
The women's championship title will be on the line on Sunday, August 3rd, SummerSlam for the WWE Women's Championship. Now, you guys have to understand this too. That Tiffy. It's Tiffy time. She won the briefcase at Money in the Bank. So, she almost wanted to cash that in tonight. Nia Jax was like, what?
To do it.
So, Nia Jax didn't let her. But Nia Jax, even though she has to face Bayley, she has to be careful because Tiffy is right in time. And it's time, Tiffy time, I think might win the title.
She's definitely looking for that moment. But I don't know if today she was kind of testing Nia Jax to see her reaction, or she was just kind of doubting it, like, should I do it right now? Because Bayley, she was a little bit tired. I wouldn't say that, but still, like, I think she's just trying to mess around and provoke, any type of wrestler at this point, just to see if she's about to cash or
Tiffy
not.
does not care about nobody, just herself.
Exactly. And even though we saw that she's kind of like a friend right now with Nia Jax.
Supposedly, because she's getting the title match.
Exactly. But it's funny because at the end of the day, Nia Jax and, Tiffany, they are almost the same. I mean...
Almost.
Yeah, they're almost the same, but apparently they're friends. And I would say from outside, because they do TikToks together, I saw it.
They're probably friends in real life.
They're friends in real life, definitely. So that was the case of Tiffany Stratton, and definitely... we want to know what's going to happen
at SummerSlam. Let's see what's going to happen
in SummerSlam. Now, something that also really caught our attention was the case of the conversation. It was a special conversation between Andrade and Carmelo. But why?
Well, it was not. It was not a conversation.
It was
with
kind of like
Carmelo
a confrontation.
just came in and interrupted.
He interrupted.
Now, Andrade, what was next for him? They were asking him.
Yeah,
remember,
that was
right
like
now
a mini interview.
He's the speed champion. He has a title, even though he doesn't bring it out with him. But it's a show that they give on Wednesdays afternoon called Speed. He's the Speed champion. Now, if you guys saw Money in the Bank, Andrade and Carmelo Hayes were fighting one against the other. Andrade didn't win it because of Carmelo Hayes.
That was the cause.
But now they have a rivalry. Next week on SmackDown, they have to face each other. Let's see what happens.
I think it's pretty interesting that, again, Andrade is being a little bit extra pushed now because he has this title, the Speed title that, can I say something? This is what I found in the media. You must know about it. Everybody's saying that that's a toy title. It's a completely toy.
It's just like a trophy that he works in that show, but the show is actually not live.
Exactly. But it's still is a
championship.
Title. It's like the 24/7 title that they used to have. It's still a championship,
so
right? They stopped
that title.
They stopped that title because, again, it's not a serious exact.
It was just a moment in time to see how many ratings it got. But like I say, the bump was on Wednesday night afternoon from 1 to 2. You guys remember the show, the bump? They deleted the show.
Yeah.
They didn't give them no more ratings. So what happened? They deleted the bump. They added Speed. Watch. You can watch it on X. Which I don't know what
Twitter.
That is, but
X is Twitter.
Twitter. Oh, okay.
Yeah, he forgot.
I don't know what Twitter is. Yeah, I don't watch. I don't have my Twitter. I don't know.
He doesn't use Twitter, but we have a Twitter though. He doesn't have a personal Twitter.
I don't really know how to use it.
You can find us in Twitter.
But still, the bump was a show, interviews and stuff with wrestlers. When the WWE does that, when there's no more ratings in that show, they eliminate it. That's what happened to NXT's UK. It lasted for like 2 years. The show didn't want to give more ratings. It was only an hour. They eliminated.
Although NXT was in the middle of the pandemic, that was the changes that
as well as on. They lost money and they had to change.
Lots of changes after
pandemic.
That's
what happened.
So yeah, definitely what they're trying to do is try to keep the shows what are working, the titles that are working, and now I guess let's see Andrade for how long he's gonna keep that title.
Because now he has a challenge against Xavier Woods for the title.
Oh,
that's a match that they're gonna have to have.
Match?
That's for the title. So let's see what happens there.
But
so.
Something that I want to add, and you should know better than I. How do you think that Carmelo from now on he's gonna behave, because he was a tremendous loss, of course, just because he could not get that.
Well, remember, next week he faces Andrade, so he wants to be in top. So let's see what happens with him.
Exactly. I mean,
is he going to get a title shot in the future? Who knows?
That's a good question. Why don't we go to the other conversation that it was really impressing, because I'm going to say it too. Randy Orton and
But you have to understand, these two were in a team long ago called the Legacy.
Mm-hmm. Oh, but when?
That was about 2000. I would say 2000. Let me see. We're about 2010, 2011.
Mm-hmm.
They were in the team. There was three of them called the Legacy.
Okay.
Randy Orton, Cody Rhodes, and Ted DiBiase Jr.
Okay.
They were called the Legacy. Right there. Right now, Randy Orton, yes, he wants to be a champion. He's looking at the championship title.
But right now, already.
It's not his part right now.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, they have a trig and a how you call it, a rivalry with the bloodline. So right now it's all about the bloodline. Right now the title doesn't matter.
Yeah.
For Randy Orton.
Not right now.
Not right now. He wants revenge on the bloodline. The title's gonna come later on when Cody Rhodes faces Solo Sikoa at SummerSlam. We'll see.
I think definitely something that you have to again consider is that, again, you just said it, after SummerSlam we have no idea what's going to happen
after SummerSlam,
because either way Cody Rhodes has to fight for that title, otherwise what's the point?
Exactly.
But you cannot deny also that Randy Orton is a very competitive wrestler right now, that I'm sure that they're trying to push it like in a certain way in a specific moment. Right now is not the moment, of course, but he would be the most qualified to be, fighting for that title. I think that, okay? But still, let us know in the chatting section, okay? We want to see your comments. We want to know your thoughts. And again, do not forget to hit the bell to get much more notifications, because this channel is all about updating and, of course, reviews and live streaming. So you can go ahead and let us know in the comment section also your thoughts. And the other one was the case of LA.
That's coming already from the past already. Remember from even before Money in the Bank, LA Knight always wants a title shot. He's been after Logan Paul for some while now. Money in the Bank was coming. He qualified, couldn't make it. So that match was already planned for SummerSlam. So he has the contract. He signed it. Just waiting for Logan Paul. That match is going to happen for the United States Championship at SummerSlam.
So it's definitely 100% confirmed.
It's an official.
That LA,
and even though he doesn't sign it, it's already official by the general manager Nick Aldis. So
what you're
that
saying
match
is
going either way.
2 signatures is
That's
more than enough.
It doesn't, by the manager, it's going to happen.
So it is happening 100%. So another match for SummerSlam. So far, we're checking one Nia Bailey and against Nia Jax. So far, there's gonna be LA
Damian Priest versus Gunther for the world title.
Another one, Gunther.
This one is not official yet on the lineup, but it's gonna be official.
Correct, but it's so far 3. Unless they do want to continue with Cody Rhodes and
Solo Sikoa. And there's another one that their prediction is gonna be probably Rhea Ripley versus Liv Morgan for the Women's Championship.
So SummerSlam is definitely bringing
it's
something
gonna be hot.
Different. It's going to be extremely hot. And as you can see right now, as you can see in the image and the screen, you have all the images in the description down below. You have all our schedule, because this month is specifically all the dates. You can be updated already with all the dates that we're going to do live streaming for SummerSlam, and of course for our, I would say, all the WWE fans, we also have live reaction. I mean, why not? Right? Starting with them. Okay, the following case was super huge. It was you're still champions again.
The rematch for the WWE Tag Team titles. The Daytown Down Under against DIY. Great match. They retained the titles as they should have. Remember, these two cannot get along between Austin Theory and Grayson Waller. What happened now? Are they gonna separate? Are they gonna be together? We don't know. We'll see. We just know that DIY retained the titles and they're still the champions.
Do you think that at the end of the day they might be competing for this title in SummerSlam, or they wouldn't?
So
care
the same
about,
people?
Yeah,
I doubt it.
Not really for the same people, but to put it on
For
the
somebody
line.
else,
Correct.
of course they're gonna face their title. The titles have to be on the line automatically. So we'll see.
So in SummerSlam,
who's gonna be against? We don't know yet.
So you're saying that in SummerSlam we tend to see between 7 matches, kind of?
Around 7,
Or
8
6?
matches, around there.
Okay, so this could be another
we,
option.
we probably even think, a pre-show match, but we're not for sure yet.
Yeah, we're not sure yet.
So we'll see.
They might put it, a week before or something.
Okay, exactly.
Right. So definitely DIY are killing it right now, and I think that
their reign of champion starts now, so let's see how long it will be lasting.
Let's see. This is the first time they're fighting for their title, so let's see how long is that gonna take. And of course, the last part of the show, main event that it was.
This one's gonna be interesting.
It was horrendous.
Remember, Kevin Owens was not in the house. He has his mother sick, so he was not in the house.
Yeah.
It was Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes. Bloodline destroyed them.
Yeah, it was.
So now, like we said, Cody Rhodes is challenging Solo for the world title at the Undisputed Championship at SummerSlam. Can that be official? I would assume yes. Now,
can it be between the two of them only? Because at the end of the day,
it's only two. Yeah,
they're gonna come.
Everything is gonna be into there. But
no way.
The surprise is what's gonna happen at SummerSlam. Who's gonna show up? Exactly. Will Roman Reigns return? Will Jimmy Uso return? What Jimmy Uso faces brother Solo? Is Jey Uso also gonna get into the match? Main event Jey Uso, because it's part of the Usos. We don't know what's gonna happen. Always, every SummerSlam every year has surprises. We've seen surprises that Brock Lesnar returns at SummerSlam.
You don't want to see Brock.
We saw SummerSlam the return of Becky Lynch. Can Becky Lynch return? We don't know this year if Charlotte Flair can return back.
We want to see that.
So a lot of surprises always comes at SummerSlam. So also WrestleMania. But SummerSlam also is the most important pay-per-view of the year that surprises come back.
I would say between WrestleMania and SummerSlam
are the most important ones that wrestlers come back and return. So let's see. We can even see.
They can even debut.
We can even debut, like you said, We have new wrestlers coming in from familiar faces.
Exactly.
From other companies that we don't know that can be coming to WWE.
Correct.
Let's see what's going to happen. So, this is going to be a good match if they do it.
Let's put it this way. I would say 70% confirmed that Cody Rhodes is going to fight against
Solo for the world title.
But only
can he become champion? No, I doubt it. Because something's going to happen and somebody's going to interrupt and he's going to retain the title. Everybody loses the match, disqualification, but he will still be champion. So a lot of things were there that are going to be counted, so we'll see what happens there.
So definitely we have a lot of predictions to talk about, and just a reminder again, we will be talking about the predictions 1 week before of SummerSlam.
Exactly, so we'll see all the matches that we have
later. And again, thanks again for being in this this channel. We thank you for every subscriber, and of course do not forget to hit the bell and get those notifications for the live streaming that we have. You can check all the schedule down below, and of course if you're a huge WWE fan, you cannot miss this reaction. So thanks again. My name is Carla.
I'm Alex.
And we'll see you in the next one.
Good night.
Good night.